I like this because of contest Mad Scientist mostly. I have a nice mana curve even if I don't play Owl next turn. Just because I'm a Paladin. Can also make a dude. It's actually a really good hand against Freeze Mage. Especially if it doesn't have the Acolyte here.
For justice.
Weapon ready.
I changed my tempo deck to include Rag mostly just like I tried different builds and it worked out better. It looks like this is Freeze Mage, I'm not completely sure, but could be a tempo mage with a slow opening as well.
The battle for justice.
Well, now with the second monitor, read channel a little bit easier.
The battle. The battle for justice. By the power of Ragnarok.
Oh, looks like this is Freeze Mage. He didn't even have a block down though. Interesting. He can have Flame Strike next turn. Is that really weird? No, I have to kill this. It's too dangerous to leave this up.
Follow the rules. For justice. Reporting for duty. The battle must move quickly.
I can silence my guy to get more damage. I don't think it's worth it though, unless I'm really close to lethal. So he played 2 of them bird cards. I think he has 3 more bird cards. Something like that, I'm not too sure. I don't really want to put Sylvanas because of like Fireball plus Doomsayer. He hasn't played any Doomsayers yet, and I have Owl. Kind of makes sense to play Quartermaster, but I'm still trying to get like more than one guy with Quartermaster, so... Oh, Cold Light. Scary. That means it's Malygos, I think. When I see Cold Light, generally with Malygos, but I don't really even know why that's true. It's just like something I've noticed. I have a couple of options here. He doesn't have a block, so I'm not so scared Alex drives on my face next turn until lethal. I have Equality Consecrate. Problem is that I can't deal with Malygos. Is that really weird to think about that? And I'm taking some damage on my board. Or I could just Owl it. Then I still get AoE next turn. I kind of like the Equality Consecrate more. I'm not sure if I should play Malygos. It's like, I don't know if it's that important. The Owl can be used for other things, not just Doomsayer. Because like I can Owl like Mad Scientist, for example. He doesn't have a secret down, he really needs to get blocked down. That'd be like a really important one. I don't deal that much damage to my own board. The only minion I had above 1 life was 1 Belcher, I think. Everything else was already at 1. Ping that. Flame Strike. That makes sense. You could ping a Belcher first, but this is worse than a 2-2. It looks like that will get owled, just because I need to play minions. Like, it only kills 2 minions, so I need to play minions too. I didn't have enough to go for Boombot lethal either there. You can't keep clearing Paladin forever. It's like almost impossible, I think. Just you have to go for the burn strategy. He's not in good shape. Doesn't seem like he can win anymore. Like, he has 3 cards in hand. What secret do I prefer him get? Ice block or barrier? At this point, I think I prefer to give him a block. No, a barrier. Because I'm gonna like way overkill him soon. I'm gonna do like 30 damage a return. So block is more valuable. So if that's barrier, I want to give him another barrier. What does that mean? Just proc this first. No, proc the barrier first. If it is barrier, try give him a second barrier. Should have played Tyrion first in case it's mirror antique. It's like almost impossible, but
Reporting for duty.
so I did get a block though, which is bad for me. Greetings, Senpai Strife Crow. What deck should I use to get legendary this season? Also, do you play any other games? I would get legendary with Control Warrior, one of my favorite ladder decks. I play other games. I play League of Legends sometimes, and I also play Path of Exile right now. 2021? There goes that plan. I guess I'm not getting the block anymore. Doesn't really matter what I do here.
The battle. Reporting for duty.
I think one thing is that it makes sense to save boombots, not even suicide boombot, so you can only ping one a turn. Because boombots are really good. They prevent you from getting AoE'd if they're at 1. Another thing is maybe I should have Argus for 2 damage. Not really sure if this matters. I guess I'll probably clear this. Not play anything else. The only way I can die is Malagos. Malagos Frostbolt Ice Lance is not enough. So yeah, I shouldn't. Because if I play Healbot and then he plays Alexstrasza, it's really bad for me. But if I can die, it's bad not to play Healbot.
The battle.
Oh, I think I messed up. I needed not to hit with that one. That's really weird. I didn't think it mattered. I thought it would just make my math easier by attacking with 1 first.
I wonder. The battle. Don't test me, child.
Kind of bad for me. Hopefully 3 and 1 doesn't matter, but it could matter, maybe. Like if I need to go for juggler lethal somehow? That's kind of hard though.
Don't test me, child. The battle. Job done.
Forgot to ping me too last turn.
We hunger for vengeance.
I had double juggle lethal anyways. I guess that wouldn't matter. I just wonder why it's so choppy right now. True Silver Muster important to have in this matchup, as well as like some early drops. Just anything strong early like Zombie Chow, Knife Juggler, or Mini Bot. Even Knife Juggler is okay. Just because if it dies to like a Spell Shower Pain, it's fine, and it kind of contests the Northshire anyways. In fact, it might even be better than Mini Bot. I'm not sure about that, but mostly just like trying to. It's really important in this matchup if you can start with Board Control, because if they start with Board Control, they can heal Northshire a lot, and they can get value out of their hero power. That's why it's kind of important to have True Silver and Muster, because even if you don't have Board Control like turn 1 and 2, if they have their good openings, like it's kind of like you can make a comeback with muster for battle. I'm not sure how good muster is here. His 2 minions. Let's say he kills both 2 1/1s. Even if I attack, doesn't matter. Yeah, that's bad. I'm gonna just play Peacekeeper.
Do you like to play with fire?
Hopefully that's a sign that he doesn't have like circle plus powered shield or something to get a ton of cards. Definitely playing Shredder over Muster against Pyromancer. Even if it trades, that's not a disaster. It's actually kind of nice to have Tyrion. If you play early enough to play around Mind Control, gonna try for that on turn 8. Had to play around AoE somehow though. What happened there? Light and Nara was the proc. The proc something. Maybe drop Belcher here. Actually, no. I like playing Muster. The only thing I'm scared with Muster is actually Harrison, but I'm gonna play Tyrion anyways. It's actually, yeah, let's play Muster. Play Muster before attacking. Actually, let's just attack first. If it's Lorewalk and Cho, then I'll just play something else. You only get 3 cards with Harrison here. I think like it's not really good to combo Muster and Quartermaster together in this matchup, because if you combo together, they can light bomb you or like whatever, like Alkanai Circle, and then you don't have to then you don't get any value from your 1/1s. Whereas if you play your Muster and then stagger with Quartermaster, like 2 different turns to either AoE just 1/1s with the same AoE, or you can get Quartermaster in the next turn.
To arms, men! The battle! This is my responsibility. The battle!
It's kind of brutal though that he got 3 cards.
Battle!
Drawing cards is so good. They should have gone face and left out Harrison Jones, just because Harrison dies a light bomb anyway. So you could have killed my 2/3 actually.
Put this apple on your head.
I don't think it's significantly better for him to steal my mini bot compared to a 2/3. Like the Divine Shield's only worth 1 health probably anyways. So yeah, I like just playing. Like I can't play on Cabal anyways because the Quartermaster's up.
Death does not scare me!
This is my turn to play Tyrion, hopefully. Well, I can play Tyrion next turn. I need to think about this for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I play Tyrion, I can't get through. That's probably bad.
I wonder...
Do I want to silence it? This actually makes a lot of sense.
I must move quickly. My shield for Argon!
I need to play fast.
Reporting for duty.
Weapon ready.
The battle!
I think so. It's so inefficient to trade everything into it. Even if I could trade everything into it with Arcus and kill it off, it's like it attacks like 5 times or 4 times against each of my minions. Effectively turns it into like a Holy Nova, kind of kills, like hurts everything a little bit. You can only attack 1 minion a turn. I do silence off the negative part of it, like the thing that gives me a minion, which is bad for me, but he did powered shield it, get silence that off, and the taunt most importantly. Plus, he already uses coin, so even if I play Tyrion next turn, he can't mind control me. So I don't really have to play Tyrion this turn to play Tyrion this game. I can probably wait 1 more turn if he doesn't just die here. It's really good to have Tyrion on the previous turn, though, since he's already used Harrison Jones.
In the light's name.
Oh, wow. Oh, he could have attacked anyways. I guess that's still really bad for me, because the Divine Shield. Yeah, that sucks. What did he attack into? Killed an extra Argus for that play. I had to play Tyrion here.
Put your faith in the light. Duty calls. The battle.
I don't know if I can just race anymore. I mean, lost too much board control. It's nice to kill it just because of the Divine Shield. I guess it doesn't really matter for the Divine Shield since it's probably going to die of death. It's not going to die to like the minions.
Someone injured?
But huh, he might not have mind control because he hit the Divine Shield off. If he had it, he'd be less likely to do that.
The light shall burn. Reporting. Don't you test me, child. Duty calls.
Hopefully he doesn't have mind control. I don't have Harrison either in my deck. Actually, like the slot with Blessing Kings, I usually have Harrison in there. That's like the slot where usually it's Harrison for me. Mostly just trying it right now. Something else. Oh, really good boom bots. He's already Shadow Madness. Actually, it's still better to use Hero Power here than Double Belcher. Play really efficient.
Put this apple on your head.
If both pings hit it, I'll attack it.
Reporting
I
for
think.
duty.
That makes
For
sense.
justice.
Does it make sense? I can give him a 3, and then lethal him next turn.
For justice.
My Sludge Ultra's taunting this anyways. It's actually not even in range of dying to it. Like, it's a 3-5 instead of a 3-4. Yeah, I think it makes sense to threaten lethal through Hero Power too. Especially since he doesn't have Harrison Jones anymore. Yeah, so now if he doesn't have healing, he's dead. The other way, maybe he still survives.
Well played. For justice. I will fight with honor.
I really like this matchup. I think like Warlock is the reason why Paladin's always kind of good, even when it's not super good, because all Warlocks are weak to Paladin pretty much. I like Peacekeeper against Handlock and Zoo.
Why do you go?
Pretty good hand. Might want to consider some lines here. I like playing mini bot. Probably attack this over 2 turns. At this point, it's like running out a 2-3. It's better than a 2-3 though, like because you can't abusive here and trade into a 2-3. But then, you know, if he doesn't do anything, it'll eventually turn into a 2-3, which is fine for me as well. That's pretty good for me.
Weapons ready.
It's probably better for him to go face, in my opinion. I think the Chow is better because he can trade the 1-1 for the 1-2 for the 1-1. Even though if it leaves my guy up, it's still, I think, a little bit too weak to that play. I'm really weak to endgame boss, but there's no move that do that's good against endgame boss. Oh, super.
For justice. Reporting for duty.
Could get to kill 2 minions here, so Defender Vargas isn't that good anymore. Wow, Blessing King's really good.
The battle. For justice. The battle.
I can break this next turn. I can't kill the whole creeper anyways. And I'll still have minions to attack with my weapon next turn, even without killing it. Because I can just kill it next turn.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
I can clear his board here, other than his egg here. Unfortunately, I don't have a great way to spend my mana. It might be just Argus, even though that's kind of weird. It does save my 1/1.
For justice.
Since I can use my weapon to kill the 2/1 instead of that other way. These are kind of weird against this board, my 3-drops. I don't really want to trade in my weapon for True Silver since he has a lot of 1 health minions for Light's Justice. There's no point in replacing it there. Still get to develop my board with Argus. It's not that bad for me. Because I have the True Silver here now. Can probably just attack here, True Silver, trade, make a dude. Is there something better than that? I like that because it makes, like, it clears his board against Zoo, which is really good.
For justice.
Prevents all their snowball effects. I have BJH going turn 7 for Dr. Boom, and he hasn't played Implosion the whole game, so it's kind of like he plays Implosion. Like, Implosion is realistically is only a real good move here. Uh-oh. Oh, nice. It's not so bad, I guess.
Follow the rules. For justice.
I'm not gonna have mana to play True Silver next turn, so instead of playing Hero Power here, I play a second True Silver, because I want to play Tyrion next turn. Even though that's kind of weird, this matchup he's so all in, kind of, especially if I draw Tyrion, that I still think it's better for me to play my weapon here. Even though Tyrion's gonna replace it, I still get 1 charge. I mean, kind of likely Tyrion gets owled anyways. That's okay. I'm really glad I played my weapon. Oh man, if that is abusive, that's really bad for me. I guess that's bad, but not as bad as abusive. Wow. Really surprised about that move. Quality, trade. No, that's not great. I think it's still going to be Tyrion. Silence is a 3/3. No, it's still going to be Tyrion.
Put your faith in the light. Justice.
He might not be able to get through Tyrion either. If I had Consecrate, the equality move would have been really easy, but... It's kind of bad for me. Because I have to attack the Doom Guard. Actually, it's probably better for me to equality Consecrate. Oh no, it didn't work. Oh man. GG.
For justice.
I need to play kind of card efficient as well and save my Dr. Boom, make a hero power return. I mean, maybe it's better to play Dr. Boom and BJH. I guess that helped to save it. Wow, super lucky. I think I know the best order here. I should play these first.
The battle. I've got the beast in my sights. For justice.
Because if I don't play heal back and just die. Oh man, that was brutal. The last 3 turns after. I probably could have launched game though. I think this will be my last Paladin game. Probably play something else after. Chiswick, thanks for subbing. Welcome to the Strife Crew.
Pain, speak to me.
Profist. Oh, I'll take that. Any time of the day. Like, when you coin an Acolyte here, it's like really trying to draw multiple cards. Because normally, as Paladin, you have no ways for them to draw one card on Acolyte against display. Since you can't one-shot until turn 4 with True Silver, Muster doesn't help. Should I attack? So against a weapon, it kind of makes sense to attack. Because even though if I attack, he can attack with weapon and trade, at least the Acolyte will be dead. I'm only losing 2 damage with that line, even if he has Fire War Axe. And if he plays more minions, then I can't attack the other minions. But I don't want attacking any other minions.
Weapon ready.
I'm not sure. Actually, there's... Okay, so there's no other minion I would want to attack anyways, but this is weak to Whirlwind still, kind of. Not really, but a little bit. Because if I don't attack you, Whirlwinds... Wait, is that even any different? I guess it's not weak to anything. It's better go face. All the more I'm thinking about, like, if I have to attack it anyways, this turn, there's almost no difference between attacking and last turn. Except this way I get to peel off armor. So mostly it doesn't make sense, huh? Probably should have just attacked it. It might be better for me to just go face, though. Just because armor matters for Shield Slam. He's not going to have armor anyways. I guess I'm attacking it. Yeah, so I probably should attack before. If he has a weapon, like... the 1/1 can kill potential Shredder, whatever comes out. It makes some sense to do this, but honestly I think it's better to bait out the weapon charge nowadays than try to keep a... Like, if I do this, he probably just won't even attack with the weapon. This kind of forces out the attack more. Especially with half the wars being Grim Patron, you want to bait out Deathbite as soon as possible. So if he's attacking before dropping minion, that's probably a good sign for me. No second Acolyte, no, like, Grim Patron stuff. It's a good top deck.
Put this apple on your head.
This is another matchup where I want to squeeze in a lot of hero powers to try to, like, move my mana curve up. So, like, instead of turn 6 Sylvanas, play turn 6 Juggler and hero power, for example. Just try to play as slow as possible. It's actually kind of like its Control Warrior. Nah, I'm not sure, actually, but... some more damage anyways. Okay. I can't deal with patrons, right? It's 3 plus 4... Yeah. He has enough mana with Emperor. I think I need to trade off my small minions. Maybe it even made sense to trade off all 3 small minions first. Before dropping Sylvanas. I think my other option is, instead of playing Sylvanas, is to play Acolyte and Hero Power and just hope he doesn't have Patron. That way I lose 100% if he has Patron, because I have so many less than 3 attack minions. Oh wait, but this is Control Warrior, huh? It's like Shield Slam. My Death Roll will go first, then his. So he'll steal my Juggler if I play, if we trade.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Huh.
Let none survive.
I'm actually gonna just try to kill it then. I'm not even gonna use the Juggler to kill it.
Hey, catch!
Does that make sense, stealing the Acolyte? I don't want to steal the Acolyte. Even though it's still better than Sylvanas, I'm just gonna do this anyways. Because Acolyte is super bad from the steal as well. It might even be as bad as Sylvanas. Just because giving Warrior card draw, especially like this much card draw, when I have a whole bunch of 1/1s. The juggle. 6 of 6 juggles. It was a 6/6 3/4 attack, 5 of 5, not 6 of 6. I probably put land hands early, save antique heal bot for. Oh, it seems like he's dead. Maybe saving the antique heal bot for Alex Straza. Play land hands just because I need a draw.
Well played. I've got the beast in my sail.
Extras that turn was super good. Like I got 5/5 juggles, and I got the Sylvanas stealing on the 1/1.